Hello everyone, with you Charles from Datatruck, Customer Success Representative, and today we will talk about the salary statement of a company driver that works for per mile of the trips. So let's see how it works in Datatruck. If you create the loads in correct order for the driver, for example, let's put pickup date here. Let's add pickup appointment time. If we sort it out, so we can see the loads created in correct order. So we have Massachusetts to Virginia, Virginia to New York, New York to North Carolina, North Carolina to Texas. So loads created correctly, so it means their empty miles also calculated correctly. So why in our first trip we don't have any empty miles? Because this is the first trip that is created for Joseph in system data track. That means system doesn't know what was the last drop-off location of Joseph. That's why you can manually edit the empty miles for the driver like this by opening trip and changing empty miles to, for example, 50 miles and clicking to this done button to save it. And if you go back to the load management, you will see empty miles added and the total miles that are changed. So if we want to create a salary statement, let's see. We have two salary batches that we created in our previous tutorial. So let's like work with this one from 17th to 23rd. We have the trips for this time of period. We'll click to add trips to add our trips of the driver Joseph. We will select all trips and by clicking add, we will add all of them to the salary batch. So if you open the salary batch, we can see the trips, but you posted it, you send it to the driver, and driver saying that the in one of trips, let's say there was incorrect loaded miles or the empty miles. How you can fix that? So by clicking the trip ID, you will go inside the trip, and by clicking this pencil, you can edit it. For example, so here was the 610 miles, for example, not the 598. If we go back for this trip, for example, was the empty miles more than 27 miles. It was like 55 miles, let's say. If we click done, it's saved. And now, if we check the net pay changed, and the driver salary also changed. So here you can see the rate shows 0.8. 0.8. What it means? It means driver rolling for now 80%, I mean 80 cents per mile. This is the driver payment tariff. How you can change it? I believe you know that by clicking to driver name and going inside the county section. In here, you can change the payment tariff by clicking to save. However, if you click to save and go back to the salary statement, it still shows 80 cents per mile. Why? Because we didn't do backtrack calculation. We need to do backtrack calculation with the trips that is inside the statement. In statement means we'll select all of them and click to recalculate, and now they are recalculated per 70 cents per mile. Okay, let's move on. So this is the company drivers. So I believe he or she doesn't have any deductions or the other pays. Maybe he has some other pays. Let's say there was a reimbursement or something like this. By selecting type, you can add this reimbursement and putting amount and the adding note. Or you can use one-time charts. This is also really useful feature of the data track. So you can add all the one-time charges like other pay or the deductions from here. And for example, let's try to add for Joseph, let's say bonus for 18s around $150 and bonus for on time rating. Let's say just on time rating. Create new. So we have bonus $150 for this period. If you go to the seller statement of the driver, dispatch, this statement of the Joseph, and here we can click to add charge because it's not added yet because we just created it. After creating salary statement, we added one-time charge. That's why it's not added here yet. By clicking add charge, from here we can add by selecting it to the statement. Now it's added like this. Okay. If you remove it, let's check the one-time charge. It's disappeared from here because it's already added. That's why it's disappeared from here. If we go back to the salary statement, click into driver statements, like the salary statement of the Joseph, this one. And if we delete this one, it will go back to one-time charge. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. You need to just work some time and play around so to learn it as soon as possible, as much as easier. So let's add it and let's see how it looks like. Driver statement, how it looks like. By clicking export as PDF and web view, we can see the PDF file of the statement, and let's say what we have here. We have the company name, we have the address of the company, we have the start date, period start, period end, and check date, and other informations. Let's say you want to remove something from here, for example, loaded miles or the total miles or the payment type. For example, you don't need this payment tariff and you want to change it, like you want to remove from the statement elements. For that, you need to, if you don't have access for admin account, you need to go to settings and go to reports customization, and from there you need to fix it. And about that, we will talk about on our next tutorials. For now, that's all. Thank you for your time and attention. See you on our next tutorials. Have a good one. Bye.